Hi, I'm Jenna Bruno and welcome to this edition of North News. I'm sure you've noticed that the weather lately has been unusually warm for this time of year. We're all expecting a white Christmas, but Mother Nature seems to have other plans. Please enjoy this video on global warming.
Could you give us an idea of what global warming is?
Global warming is the heating of the Earth's surface temperatures and water temperatures due to the trapping of heat from the sun within the Earth's atmosphere due to the greenhouse gases. Now, greenhouse gases have been around for a long time. They pretty much consist of carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, and some fluorine gas in the atmosphere. Now, in the past 100 years or so, carbon dioxide has increased from about 280 parts per million to over 380 parts per million due to the CO2 emissions from fossil fuels. So now those CO2 that's suspended in the atmosphere is actually trapping the heat in the Earth's atmosphere, not allowing it to radiate back into space, and we have a large greenhouse, and there you have global warming occurring.
What are some of the negative effects that result from global warming?
Pretty much the largest one we're seeing right now is loss of biodiversity. What that is pretty much a loss of the world's species. Now, within the next couple 50 to 60 years, or by the end of this century, they're predicting that we're about to lose 25 to 50% of the world's species. That means they're going to be extinct and no longer exist on this planet.
What are some of the biggest obstacles when it comes to tackling global warming?
It is a global crisis, and not one person or one agency alone is going to solve it. It's going to take multiple people across the world joining together to stop this, and for everyone to stop driving a car, it's not going to happen. We need cars to get from place to place. Like I give my class an example. If I took a horse to work, it would take me a half a day to get here. Driving a car, it only takes me about 30 minutes. So it's needs versus wants, and we do need a lot of these things to continue to function as a society as a whole, but we also need to think about what we're doing to the future of our planet for our kids and our kids' kids, because they're not going to be able to exist on this planet if the atmosphere is not inviting and if there's just no biodiversity left. They're not going to have food, and it's just going to be a mess.
Congratulations to North's ice hockey team for keeping an undefeated record. Although ice hockey has been all of the talk lately, North's cross-country team has recently won state sectionals. Here's a short video with the team.
As seniors, what was your highlight of this season at North, and what does North cross-country mean to you?
Winning sectionals was awesome. I mean, we're going in hoping for top 5 just to move on to groups, and coming out with a win was awesome.
For myself, I'd say winning sectionals individually was definitely the highlight of my season. Going into the season, I never expected to come out a state champion. It was just a really nice end to the senior year. And to me, North cross country is probably one of the biggest parts of my life. The team is like my family, and all my friends are on the team. And they just really shaped me to be a better person through the 4 years.
What was the turning point of the season that led you to believe to win sectionals?
Well, I think if we were going to look back on the regular season, it would have to be the day we beat South, because we won by 1 point, which made us 6-1 for the season, division champions, and I think that really gave us the impetus to move forward and to take the rest of the big meets.
Out of all your seasons coaching and running at North, was this the most successful one in your eyes?
For me, yeah, definitely. 2 years ago, we won groups, but we had a ton of great runners that year, and we were expected to win. But this year, no one thought we were going to win, and we showed we were actually a good running program.
2 years ago when we won sectionals and groups for the first time, that was when we had a bunch of big names leading the team. This year, it was really just a bunch of going in, no one really knew who anyone was. We kind of made a name for ourselves by winning sectionals.
Absolutely, I would have to agree completely with Matt and Joe. That's what made this particular win so much more special, in that, as Joey said, we were almost predicted that we were going to win 2 years ago. And this time, with unknown runners, we were able to win, and so many people took notice, and it's such a tribute to the boys. They just did, worked so hard to make this happen.
The choir and band recently had held their concert and did an outstanding job. We look forward to the next one. STEM Pathway just held a meeting with special guest Billy Lynch and talked about coding. Enjoy your holidays. Thank you for watching. I'm Jenna Bruno, and we'll see you next year.